So Barclay Goodrow was injured, to say the least. He was hit in the jaw with a puck, and part of his jaw got clipped, and it fell onto the ice. And he's going to be on liquids for 30 days. He only missed one game, and I'm still in shock on how he only missed one game after that. Ladies and gentlemen, hockey players are the toughest athletes in the world, and hockey is also considered one of the scariest games because of the checking, the hitting, and the fighting, all that stuff. And you have to ask yourself, is how do they do it? And they just do. But I don't think this is necessarily, for many of the people that I've seen that are not hockey enthusiasts, who are not hardcore hockey fans or even moderate hockey fans, they're turned off by this. It's like one of them even said that he would not even want to be a professional hockey player after that. And it's like, that's understandable too. It's very hard to skate, and on top of that, you have to deal with the fighting and getting clocked on the ice too. That's understandable too. But I think incidents like this is of Goodrow losing part of his jaw is why we need to start implementing a full face shield. Now he's wearing that. He's wearing that now per doctor's orders, a full face shield. But I think everyone should start wearing it because we had Adam Johnson die in Brighton, I think it was, or over in the UK he died. Thanks to Matt Petgrave, but allegedly. But I'll keep my words. I'll be careful how I say my words going forward. And we had another incident in Finland with Sakala, I think her name was. I could be pronouncing that incorrectly. And she's paralyzed. She can't play like she used to, and she has dysfunction in her arms at this point. And that was another reason why you should have a neck guard as well. But now I'm starting to think, no, you're going to need a full face shield at this point. I mean, in football, they don't have plexiglass shields or hard plastic shields, or I take that back. They sort of do, but it's not like what you see at the college level at that point. It's like it's wires. It's mostly, and you don't see plastic or see-through hard plastic on actually most of the helmets still, even in football. But I think when it comes to hockey, you need this full face shield, hard plastic, at least for the skaters. Definitely for the skaters, and keep the goalies the way they are. Just make them wear neck protectors at this point, because it's getting ridiculous too. That's why professional boxing was, went from 15 rounds to 12 rounds because, a fighter wanted to just go the distance. And even though he was getting his AWS kicked, it was, when he gets to the 13th round, he dies. And then the World Boxing Organization changes its rule to save people who do want to go the distance and are saved. And it's still long enough to, you have 24 minutes of a fight potentially to watch, and that's it. I think that we that the NHL needs to work on player safety. Anyone in the ECHL we need to start seeing this there, and the AHL too. I think we need to do a test run with this in the AHL of neck guards and full face shields as well. And some of them have already worn it too, as well, because some of these guys are coming out of college and they're headed to the AHL, just trying to make it to the NHL, and they just need a couple more years, or they take a year off, they go to the AHL, or they're in transition or something. So I think your test run needs to be from all levels, from the AHL to down to essentially high school at this point. I can't believe I never wore a neck guard during high school, but now you're going to need it. Now you're going to need it. And full face shield or a full cage, all that stuff. And I think that we as a hockey community need to work on player safety. That's about all. Peace out.